Do you feel restrictions were relaxed too soon during the pandemic?
Yes, my own feeling is that the restrictions were definitely relaxed too soon, and we're kind of paying the price now. You can see where the numbers are going, and once again, I would have preferred to have seen an early, hard lockdown.
I'm from BC, from Victoria, and I think that each province kind of did it differently because they have different population density and different factors. So I wouldn't comment on Ontario, Quebec, etc. But in BC, I don't think they relaxed the lockdown too soon and ineffectively. I think they've done a very good job, actually.
I think they did what they could, and the second wave caught everybody. This Omicron really knocked us down. So I don't think they've opened. I think that they're doing the right thing. And that people got to take personal responsibility. You can't make the government do everything for you.
No, they should never have been put in place to begin with, because we would have had, instead of having this giant spike after each restriction, it would have been this steady thing and then naturally eased off long ago.
Yeah, it could be, but that's all part of the empirical process. Let's try this, let's try that, whatever works. Yeah, it could be, but it's all good because it's learning from it.
Depends on what you see in the news. I think it varies by province. Restriction-wise, no, not too soon. People just have to abide by the appropriate behaviors, distancing, mask, and so forth.
No, there shouldn't have been any restrictions. We would have been over it by April of 2020 if they hadn't had restrictions. It's the restrictions that are spreading it out. There's no scientific research that says locking down an airborne virus is possible. All you do is you sequester those who are most vulnerable and let everybody else get herd immunity.
No, you know, we on Vancouver Island were very lucky. Where I'm from Courtenay, we had very little COVID at the time that the restrictions were ended, so we're very happy. But now our COVID in Courtenay is extraordinary. Where did that come from? Was it because of social contact? Was it because of people coming in from other countries on airplanes?
Or just the holidays.
Yes.
That too many people got together.
Or wintertime.
Or all of it.
Or all of it together.
No, because I think this new variant just came about, so I think, everybody didn't really know what was going to come of the new variant, so I guess we're all doing the best that we can, including those people that are making those decisions for us.
Yeah, I think they were. They should have definitely kept it locked down until we knew that the situation was a little bit more clear, and then obviously keeping restrictions on travel. But definitely could have been a couple more actions taken on that part.
That's hard to say because the virus did mutate, so that's something that no one can control. So that's hard to say, right?
No, not really, because the new virus that came on all of a sudden. So, up to that point, I thought we were doing fantastic. So we seemed to be ahead of the game, and everyone seemed to be doing what needed to be done. But now this new one is just after taking off. But what I see about it and hear about it seems there's no more than a flu. You look back years ago when we had the flu, how many people had the flu at one time? We didn't know those numbers. But now we know every number, just about. So I don't know where it's at or where it's going. I really can't answer those questions. It's hard. We rely on those people who are making those decisions to do what's right, so hopefully they will, and we just abide by it and see where it goes.
I think they have to go with their best judgment, and I'm telling you, I wouldn't want to be the government making all these and the health ministers making these decisions today,
I know that each province has kind of taken their own measures and done, what they felt was appropriate. I think that in Newfoundland we certainly did a lot, and we were in a very good place for a long time. A lot of the time we didn't have any COVID on the island, or we only have a few cases that were really isolated. I think we're just in a really hard time now. We have done a lot.
In some areas of the country, yes. I don't think it was too bad here. Most people seemed like they were following what was asked of them, and I think the government did a good job personally.
I think in some parts of Canada, yeah. Not in Newfoundland so much, but I think probably in Ontario, yeah.
Yeah, I think we did because a lot of the ways that happened was following the restrictions. So once everything starts to open, even though health-wise we're not ready to do that, everyone starts going out and we spread again.
Especially during December, I think that's when the pandemic kind of came back a lot because everybody was a little bit more relaxed. It was the holidays, I understand, but especially since we're getting close to the end of January, it's been getting a little bit better, and I just hope everybody will be able to go back to work soon.
I feel like we're approaching our third year of this thing, and there isn't really an end goal anymore, and it feels like the goalposts keep moving further along.
Yes, because the reason being is people take it for granted quickly, and they decide to do their own thing. But if the restrictions are to continue on with some measures, it helps a lot, you know. This gathering of a thing, people like to gather together and have fun smoking and drinking together, and this is the reason why the situation is continuing on and on. But the restrictions should go slowly and slowly till it gets to an end. We shouldn't just rush into it.